Greetings to our respected subscribers and guests of the channel. As is well known, Russian prisons have extremely strict conditions for holding inmates, which in turn makes the possibility of escape virtually impossible. Perhaps one of the most famous prisons for life-sentenced inmates is Black Dolphin, or Chorny Delfin, a maximum-security penal colony located in the city of Soliletsk in the Orenburg region, almost on the border with Kazakhstan. This facility holds the most brutal criminals sentenced to life imprisonment, including serial killers, cannibals, and terrorists. According to statistics, approximately 3,500 people were killed by inmates currently held in Black Dolphin. On average, that comes to about 5 murders per inmate. As the inmates themselves bitterly joke, the only way to get out of this prison is death. During the reign of Empress Catherine the Great, there arose a need to build a prison fortress near Orenburg for rebels and bandits from Pugachev's army, participants of the Pugachev Rebellion of the 18th century. That was when the prison was built, a structure that still stands today in the city of Soliletsk. Exile to the Soliletsk fortress in those days was indefinite, meaning life imprisonment. Convicted criminals from all over Russia were sent here in chains. Even after serving their sentence, an exiled person had no right to leave the region and was forced to remain there as a settler.
The colony received its unofficial name, which has since become commonly accepted, Black Dolphin, after a sculpture placed at the entrance. The statue was once made by the inmates themselves and installed purely for decoration. Black Dolphin is the largest penal colony of its type in Russia. It is designed to hold up to 1,600 inmates. Currently, the colony houses 733 prisoners, while the number of staff amounts to 900 personnel. The day for life-sentenced inmates at Black Dolphin begins at 6 a.m. After waking up, inmates must make their beds, wash up, and undergo inspection. In the basement-level cells, 4 inmates are typically housed together. However, there are also single-occupancy cells, which are mainly used for maniacs and cannibals. Other life-sentenced inmates refuse to share cramped cells with such mentally unstable individuals. Cellmates are selected according to psychological compatibility, and this process does not happen immediately. People must be assessed to see whether they can coexist. In the cells, as throughout the entire prison, the lights are never turned off. Every 15 minutes, an inspection takes place. During these inspections, life-sentenced inmates must stand facing the wall, raise their hands with palms turned outward, while the duty inmate delivers a clear verbal report on every prisoner. Last name, first name, patronymic, criminal article, sentence. When the cell door opens, the inmate must immediately face the wall and turn their hands back, showing the backs of their palms. Then follows the command to turn around, to which the inmate must loudly respond, "Yes, sir," literally, "Yes, citizen Nachalnik," meaning a formal address to prison authority, and turn around. Next comes the command to move to the bars. The inmate must again shout, "Yes, sir," and run toward the bars backwards. The inmate must then bend forward into a 90-degree position and extend his hands through the slot in the door so the officer can put on handcuffs. The handcuffs are always applied extremely tightly, causing the hands to go numb and lose circulation. All these movements and verbal commands are drilled into inmates to the point of automatism, and only after this procedure is completed is the door opened and the inmate escorted out of the cell. From the cell windows, inmates can see only a small patch of sky. These measures are designed to ensure that prisoners cannot see the yard or study the internal layout of the prison. During outdoor exercise, inmates are allowed to walk within a small exercise yard. When an inmate is transferred to another building, something resembling a hood or bag is placed over their head so they cannot orient themselves. In such cases, the escort consists of 3 guards with dogs. Every moment of every life-sentenced inmate in Black Dolphin is recorded on video surveillance cameras, even when the inmate is using the toilet. The workday lasts exactly 8 hours. followed by exercise and a return to the cell. If relatives purchase a television set, the inmate is allowed to watch specially selected cable programming. Inmates are permitted to watch TV exactly 4 hours and 15 minutes per day. The administration selects the programming: news from Channel 1, Russia 1, Channel 5, some non-violent TV series, and even Match TV, sports. All advertisements are removed. While watching television, inmates may read books. The prison library contains approximately 12,500 books. They are also allowed to play checkers. Chess and dominoes are prohibited, as inmates might swallow the pieces and injure their esophagus. Inmates may write letters home or file complaints with the prosecutor. Dinner is served in the cell, followed by lights out exactly at 10 p.m. Inmates are allowed to sleep in any position. Life-sentenced inmates in special regime prisons are entitled to 4 visits per year: 2 short-term visits lasting 3 hours each and 2 long-term visits lasting 3 days. Those who work strictly according to labor regulations are granted an annual vacation. For 12 days, they live in a neighboring building, play table tennis, and watch broadcast television. After serving 25 years, inmates sentenced to life imprisonment become eligible to apply for parole. According to sociological surveys regularly conducted in Black Dolphin, 94% of inmates maintain optimism and prepare for eventual release, even if it takes the full 25 years. Thank you for your attention. You were watching the channel The Prison Code, Russia. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. Good luck to you.